my little babies. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of What the Smut Book Reviews. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing a new author for me and a new author for this channel. I've never reviewed anything by her before. We are going to be reviewing a book by an author named Rosemary Willhide. The book is called Temptation, and it is part of her Vegas Edge box set. The box set contains trace books. They are called Temptation, Desire, and Fury. If you watched my previous video labeled my December to be read list, this was on that list. And like, not to toot my own horn or anything, am I like on schedule for once? No. The answer is still no. So essentially I have read finished the first one in the box set. I'm going to finish the other two, so don't come for me. However, in order to stay on track for my December to be read whatever, I still have two other books that I have to get through to complete that. So I'm going to do that and then backtrack to finish these two, because I don't want to just say fuck off to those other two books. And you understand? This box set has a total of 787 pages. Please don't ask me how many pages are in just the first book that I finished, because I honestly could not tell you. I probably could with some research, but I didn't do that research as usual. So 787 pages total. You can currently read this box set for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. I'm not plugging Kindle like in every video, but Kindle Unlimited is essentially like a virtual library service. You pay for it, you check out books for free, you get a certain number of books, and then you finish that book and you return it and you can get a new book, right? Okay, so this box set is currently free to read with Kindle Unlimited. If you want to purchase the box set for your Kindle, you can do that for $4.99 right now. To my knowledge, this box set, or even like the first book that I just finished, Temptation, is not available in any other format. My lips are dry. I'm sorry. It is not available in any other format, like paperback or whatever. Maybe in the future. I don't know. So the blurb for the box set in general says, forbidden temptation, secret desires, and a raging fury of passion await you in the Vegas Edge series. Take a peek behind the curtain with three couples residing at the exclusive Vegas Edge Country Club. By day, they work hard, taking their careers to the next level. By night, they play even harder, putting the sin in Sin City. Are you curious? Ready for a walk on the wild side? Well, fasten your seatbelts for a ride filled with taboo pleasures, heart-pounding suspense, and swoony romance that will leave you breathless. In submission, there is discovery and strength. In dominance, there is respect and compassion. In both, there is love. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, warning. So this box set is not NSFW, which I always assume stands for not safe for work, but in the reading realm, it could stand for something else, and I've just totally botched this. I don't know. The author recommends fresh batteries, a cold beverage, and a fan. I talked about this when I did my December to be read list, and I was like, oh, batteries. We're here. Publisher note contains all three full-length novels from the Vegas Edge series, Temptation, Desire, and Fury. Okay, which I already said, but I'm famous for repeating myself, so get used to that. Yeah, so we're gonna clip all of this out because it's literally just me rambling to the camera while my computer starts and runs the program that I need in order to do this review. So how are you guys? We just filler. How was your Thanksgiving? If you're in the US, do you celebrate Thanksgiving I know with everything that's going on with COVID that, like a lot of states came out and were like, oh, 6 people max. You shouldn't have a gathering of larger than 6 people. And it shouldn't be from I think it was 2 households total. Yeah. So that kind of puts a damper on things, doesn't it? You can't really do a whole Thanksgiving, sit down dinner with your 45 cousins that you don't talk to but one time a year. Yeah, I had a decent Thanksgiving aside from the fact that I literally killed myself cooking and cleaning my house, for a total of 8 people to come over, and that's including myself, my husband, and my daughter. So there was 6 adults and 2 children under the age of 12. So yeah, I made way too much food. Everybody had leftovers to take home, and I realized 3/4 of the way through my OD cleaning spree, why the fuck am I doing this for these people that I see every day? I don't know. I just do. Even when I lived in an apartment, I would not let the super inside to fix something unless my apartment had been cleaned. But that's just me. I'm one of those OCD people who are if at least my bathroom and my kitchen are not clean, nobody's coming in my house, because I can't have people thinking that I'm just a garbage person who just shits where they eat type situation. Does it make sense? Okay. Okay, so Temptation is actually 232 pages. So look at that. Corrected myself and, did research that took 30 seconds that I made seem much harder than it really is, but story of my life. Okay. So the blurb for Temptation says, Jessica Blake, the entertainment reporter for a small Vegas newspaper, is aching to sink her teeth into a juicy story and become a serious journalist. With her career and sex life at a stalemate, she takes matters into her own hands and decides to go undercover as a submissive, eager to learn about the BDSM lifestyle. Armed with her curiosity of kink and the confidence that the article's salacious nature will get her noticed, she takes a meeting with a dominant. Her cover is immediately blown by Adam Maxwell, a Vegas casino mogul and swoon-worthy bachelor. Christian Grey vibes, yeah. While Adam is initially furious by Jessica's scheme, he is also intrigued. He makes her an offer, tempting Jessica to take a walk on the wild side. Tempting Jessica to take a walk with him on the wild side, no strings attached. She will get her story, and he will get her, to do with as he pleases, for as long as he likes. Publisher note, this twisty new BDSM romance from Rosemary Willhide is full of suspense, angst, humor, and dark temptations. Jess and Adam's story can be read as a standalone or part of the Vegas Edge series. Male-female BDSM full-length novel of 75,780 words. Okay, so as the blurb states, the 2 main characters for this book were Jessica Blake, Jess, and Adam. So let's start with Jess. Jess has worked for, I think it's the Vegas Times or something like that. It's like a small Vegas newspaper that relies heavily on advertising monies from Adam Maxwell, who's this casino mogul who owns half of the Vegas Strip and what have you. And Jess has been a writer for that paper, doing the gossip, celebrity, scandal type columns, and she's tired of that. She's had enough. She now wants to become a serious journalist. She wants to get a juicy story that will basically put her name on the map and get her boss Hal to basically make her a legit reporter, or a legit journalist. So she has this clever idea one night when she's out with her friend Tilly, who also works as her little assistant at the magazine, but Tilly really wants to run the gossip column, so it's a win-win type situation for both of them. Jess gets her moment to shine and becomes a serious reporter, and Tilly gets to take over her column of the salacious juicy, gossipy stuff. So they're at this club called the Purple Peacock, which is very exclusive and very hush hush, in Vegas. And Jess has this brilliant idea that she's going to go undercover as a submissive, to write a story about the, like, not really seedy underbelly of Vegas's like BDSM culture, but like she wants to know like what's up with BDSM, and like she's curious because, you know, like she gets the tinglies when she thinks about being spanked and stuff. So she does that. She eyes Adam Maxwell. She sees him from across the bar or the club. They don't have like a legit like conversation or anything, her and Tilly bounce, and then later on she decides to go online looking for a dom that she can meet up with who will introduce her to the BDSM lifestyle so she can get research for her article. So she goes online, she meets up with this guy. He's like a psycho POS. He like smacks her around a little bit, and she's like, oh my god, I should not have, you know, right? Super dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that. So later on she meets Adam. She goes to his penthouse, not knowing that it is Adam Maxwell. It is another dom that was put onto her by one of the owners of the Purple Peacock. So like she knows he's like legit and he's not gonna like beat her up or anything. She goes to this penthouse where she's going to have a meeting with the dom to see if they're compatible and to see if he wants to teach her some shit, right? So she goes there, and then he opens the door and she's like, yo, that's Adam Maxwell, right? So, you know, she plays it off. She comes in and she's like, you know, she's trying to pick his brain a little bit about the lifestyle and whatever. And can I just say, and I'm sure this is the way that Rosemary wrote her to be, because there's no other way that this can be interpreted. Like, she's a terrible journalist. Like, when it comes to going undercover and not getting caught, she's the worst. Multiple occasions, she fumbles her, like, bag and the microphone slips out, or like the camera slips out or makes a noise, and she gets caught. So that's essentially what happens. Adam is PO'd that she's recording their conversation. He like asks her, demands like, what's your deal? Who are you? What are you doing? She reveals her situation, and he's like, okay, well, no, I'm not doing that, whatever. So she's like, all right, fine, I'll just go online, I'll find another dom, I don't care. And he's like, don't do that, that's really dangerous, you shouldn't do that. And she's like, kiss my A, right? So she leaves. And then later on, he tracks her down, and he's like, hey, I've cooled down a little bit. It's time to, let's talk about this. Let's make a little deal. Let's make a little contract, right? So he basically tells her, I will be your dom. You'll be my submissive. I will control everything that you do. And I will answer all of your questions. You write your article. Obviously, I'll get like final say on what goes in the article, because I don't want you like outing the Purple Peacock, and I don't want you like outing my name as, you know, being a dom. But you know, anonymity, and he'll introduce her to the lifestyle, and we'll bone, because I can't teach you about BDSM without actually doing stuff to you. So they start a sexual relationship. He introduces her to the lifestyle. In the background, there's also like a suspenseful type story going on. One of her friends gets killed. She inherits like his dog, and that's kind of still going on in the background. That issue was not resolved by the end of the book, so I think it may carry over into the other books. But there's like a drug ring, and there's like people getting killed and people getting robbed, and mystery and suspense, and thrills and chills. So yeah, so the overall plot of the book does center around a romance story. It is a romance novel. It does have elements of what the author researched for the BDSM lifestyle. I am not super, super, super into the BDSM lifestyle in terms of, like, I haven't done, y'all know I'm not famous for doing research, so can I say that everything in this book is 100% like, you know, representative of the BDSM? I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. I know that was like a lot of beef with the 50 Shades trilogy, was that it wasn't an accurate representation of the BDSM lifestyle and what that lifestyle is supposed to entail. I will say that I did notice from Adam, the Dom, in the story, I did notice that he was like more attentive in like the BDSM, like post care of taking care of your submissive and that kind of thing than like Christian Grey was in the 50 Shades trilogy. So I like appreciated that. It's just me. And this is like a thing. So like I read my fair share of books that involve kinkery, right? And I know that for a lot of people, you have like the alpha male character and you want their, because you have that character, you expect him to be like overly aggressive and you expect him to want to spank you and whatever. I don't necessarily, I've grown accustomed to having an alpha male character who's super possessive and super dominant, but without having to have them want to tie you up and take a riding crop to your bits. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I have grown accustomed to, like, I don't need an alpha male who needs to mess you up in order to be put across that aggressive, your mind, possessive, you know what I mean, attitude. So I don't necessarily need that in my alpha male. It worked in this book, right? Because the premise of the book is centering around Jess wanting to be in the BDSM lifestyle, right? Personal preference, even when I've read books that include BDSM type situations, I am not necessarily a fan of the whole yes sir, yes master, whatever type dialogue. That's just me. That's just my preferences. It's not a turnoff by any means. It doesn't put me off the book if somebody talks like that, but it doesn't necessarily like get me all worked up. You know what I'm saying? For example, you know what it is? I think I've been spoiled by Cressley Cole's Game Maker series. Specifically the first book, The Professional. There's a good bit of kinky fuckery going on, and he's like that broody, the main character's like that broody, dominant, I need to spank you and mess you up type alpha male. But there's none of that like submissive, even outside the bedroom, like that annoys me sometimes. Like, we're in the bedroom and we're doing like BDSM stuff and you wanna tell me what to do? Cool, let's do that, right? Outside the bedroom, I expect my heroine to have her own personality, her own independence, her own, I love like a good feisty heroine, right? I don't like that Anna Steele type timid mouse, even outside the bedroom. Like, you're my dom. I want you to tie me up and I want you to spank me. I don't want you to tell me what I can fucking eat, right? Don't tell me that I can't have energy drinks. Don't tell me that I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me I gotta go work out 3 times a week. Boy, please, okay? So that's just me. Now that I've ranted a good bit. For the purpose of the overall writing style of this author, I really enjoyed. Like, I really did. I like the way she writes. I like the flow of the dialogue. I like the narrative. There was a cohesive frontline story and backstory. Like, they meshed very well between what was going on with the actual couple and what was going on outside of the couple, like in the background with like the mystery angle, and I like that. It was well written, the plot was cohesive, and yeah, what else can I say? For the rating for this book, I gave it an 8.5. The future books may get higher ratings. I'm not sure, because to be honest, there's like one character in here who's assigned to be Jess's bodyguard for a hot minute by Adam, and his name is Ben, and I kind of got like a little lady boner for him. So if he is in, I haven't read the blurbs for the other two books. I should probably do that again, going back to the whole I don't do research thing. But yeah, if one of those other two books is his, yes. So yeah, 8.5. And I would suggest that if you guys like a good contemporary romance that has elements of some little spankings, and that also has like a little smattering of like thrills and suspense and murder mystery, like if you like that, this might be right up your alley. I would suggest you guys pick up this book and read it. I actually really did like it. I do intend to finish the box set. When I do that, I don't know, because I'm a fucking train wreck. So, yeah. If you guys want to check out this book, you definitely can. If you want to read the box set, you definitely can. Like I said, it is free to read with Kindle Unlimited. I think a lot of my people who watch my viewers have Kindle Unlimited, so go get it. Finger bang. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for another video and watching. And if you would like to follow me on my other social media pages, I do have a members only Facebook group, an Instagram, and a Twitter devoted to this channel. I also have nothing else. I don't know why I said I also have. If you like me and you like my videos, please consider subscribing, and hit that little notification bell if you do subscribe, so that you don't miss any videos. You'll get notifications when I upload a new video. Join my social media pages so you get sneak peeks at my upcoming videos and giveaways and stuff. I know I keep saying we're going to have a giveaway soon, and we will. But again, trash brain, and it's just, there's been a lot going on, so... I really thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, okay? I love you so much. Bye. My laptop is so slow. Like, molasses, y'all. Slow as molasses. Okay. What the fuck, Firefox? What the fuck? The fuck you doing? Just close. Just close the fucking shit. I don't care. Just go. I don't care. Just close. I'll start over from the beginning. Take 45 minutes to boot up again. So this book, this box, this okay, I'm calm down, diarrhea mouth. So if I can get my laptop to cooperate, I will read you guys the blurb for just the first book, Temptation, and then we can talk about it and break it down, and I'll give you my rating, and I'll do my little closing spiel, and you guys will be free of me for this week, because I'll be back next week. I think next week I'm gonna do a catch-up type video, even though, like, honestly, who cares about what's going on with me, but I'm out of book ideas for right now, so you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You can not watch it if you don't want to, but please watch it, because I'm hard up for views, y'all. I'm hard up. Okay, Firefox is installing your updates, and we'll start in a few moments. My husband uses exclusively Chrome. I know that's like a thing that a lot of people use Chrome. For some reason, I was always partial to Firefox, and I've stuck with Firefox for years and years and years and years and years. So it's like I don't want to give it up, but at the same time, you are garbage. So can you not do that? Can you not be garbage? Temptation. Here are my chins. If you can load, that would be pretty fucking amazing. So I will read you guys the little snippet for the overall box set. I'm trying to get Firefox on my laptop to stop being a piece of shit so that I can pull up the actual blurb for just the Temptation book, because I want to read that for you guys so you know what the dealio is. But right now, Firefox is legit frozen on my laptop, so it's just, I'll just add that to the number of things that have flipped me out today. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my, I need to go buy dinner. I ordered pizza and they said like 45 minutes, and I've been recording for about half an hour, 40 minutes. And before that I did my makeup and my hair. So my pizza's cold and they've probably given it away or thrown it in the garbage. Okay, I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye. Can you stop recording?